So, hello everyone, my name is Het Patel, 20BCE205. I am here with my group members Neel Patel, 20BCE211 and Deep Patel, 20BCE199. We are going to demonstrate our ADF Innovative project. So, our project title is School Learning Management System, and we name the school as a Nirma Vidya Vihar. Talking about the stockholders of the website, there are many stakeholders like admin, teacher, student, and the parents. If none of the stockholder has login or registered to the website, they can't reach to the inner part or inner information of this website. So here is some initial faculty that is joined with the school, and here is the information about the events and upcoming events that are going to be organized in the school. This is the brief introduction about the school and some important links and the contact details about the school. So now first I am registered as a student. So here is the username, and username always be the unique, and the name of the student 3, last name, and Gmail. And here in the password, there is some constraint that it is at least 8 character longs and it can't be entirely numerical. And we have to re-enter. And here is the bio, some basic information about the student. And from this link, only student and parent can register. So register student. So student S3 username is successfully registered. Now he or she has to log in. Okay, so after successful login of the student, they can access, they can first of all see the all the list of classes, and he or she will go the classes that he or she is belonging. And in each standard there is a list, there is a timetable and the subject list that is associated with that standard. And suppose in the mathematics, there is a list of chapters that is in the curriculum in the mathematics subject. So in the first chapter, student can see the video of the chapter, and it can also see the date and time when and who is updated this video. And here student can also download the presentations, like presentations and notes, and the videos that are posted by the teacher. And if the student has any question or any query related to this chapter, he or she also can comment, like okay, like student S3 has also posted on the date and time and what is the message. Okay, now we log out from the user.
So our second stakeholder is teacher. It is not required for teacher to register. Here admin can easily add the teacher. So now we log in as a admin. So username is admin and then password. Okay, now successfully login as an admin. We can see the option on the top admin. Now click on the admin. We can see the page add teacher. From this page, we can easily add the teacher and register the teacher in our database. So we give the username to the teacher is T2. First name is teacher 2. Okay. Last name Patel. Email address is teacher1@gmail.com. Teacher2@gmail.com. And password. Is a description about the teacher. Now click on the add teacher. We can successfully add the teacher in our database. So now we can log in as a teacher. So from this we can log out. and log in as a teacher. So type username T2 and the password. Now successfully logging in as a teacher, we can see the option generate report. Click on this option, we can easily get the information about the students. Here we can see the details about the students. It is very beneficial for the teacher to get the all details about the students. It is our basic part. Okay.
So here we can see that teacher is successfully logged in. So after clicking on curriculum, all standard are displayed. And after clicking on particular standard, all subjects are displayed. So here are the all the subjects like mathematics, science, social studies, Hindi. So after clicking on particular subject, all lessons are displayed. And here teacher can add new lesson. So here we can teacher can add any lesson ID. Then here teacher can add lesson name like circle. Then here teacher can provide chapter number like 8. Then here teacher can upload video. And then upload presentations. And then notes. So by clicking on create, this lesson will be created. So as we can see, chapter 8 circle will be added. So now after clicking on particular chapter, we can see that all its detail is displayed. So student can here download presentation, notes and videos. And here teacher can update lesson if teacher wanted. So if teacher wanted change name circle to triangle, then teacher can do that. So, and after clicking on update button, we can see that chapter 8 name will be converted to triangle. So here teacher can also add comment on particular chapter like new chapter, and teacher can also give reply to students. And if teacher wants to particular delete this chapter, then teacher can click on delete lesson, and after clicking on delete, that chapter will be deleted. So here we can see that that chapter will be deleted. Then
So on the top of the panel, we can see the option contact us. So click on the contact us option. From this section, we can give the feedback. So here we write the name Neel Patel and the mail ID is neelpatel@gmail.com. Okay. And now we can give the feedback. So this website is good. So it's nice one. So we click on the submit the response. So submit the response. Okay. So we can get this information on the mail ID. So here you can see the thank you. Receive the, so this message we will get. So here we can get the message to this mail ID Neel Patel 181299@gmail.com. So when here we add the name Neel Patel and enter the email neel@gmail.com and the message nice website. Here we get this message to this email ID. So this is our email part. So after we friends individually explain code section by section.
So our project learning management system contains mainly two applications. First one is app user and second one is curriculum. So first of all, we have to consider or maintain this application in our setting.py file. So we register these two applications in our setting.py file. So you can see curriculum and app user. And also we use add crispy form and crispy bootstrap for our forms and CS. So as you can see, this is our website. So our website homepage is contained mainly first one is new bar, then is standard section, and third one is faculty section, and this is event section, and this footer. So in our project level URLs, we can see that first one is empty path. Okay, so empty path is contained for our first application app user.url, and second one is curriculum slash, which is for curriculum.url, and third one is for our admin panel. So let's see our app user. .url file. So here we work on app user application. So in our app user application, urls.py file contain first one is empty path, which one is for home page. As name home view, which is as class base view. So in views.py file, as you can see class home view. So home view inherits template view. The name template name is from index.html. So we open index.html. So first we contain base.html file. Base.html file is throughout the same for our project, which contain navbar and our footer. As you can see, this code contains navbar and footer bar. This is static throughout our project. So as this home view contain get context data as a function, so it returns our context. So in urls.pl file, second was register slash. This URL for registration purpose. So as we can see in our application register page. So registration page is contain username, first name, last name, email, password confirmation, bio. Okay. So for this all field we have to use some models. First one we go in our views.py file. Views.py file we have a function register. So first of all, register value is false. Then after we create user form and user profile info form. So here mainly we create two object user form and profile form. To create this form, we have to go through first one models.py file. In models.py file, we have mainly create one model user profile info and second one is user, which is by default Django provide this model. In our user profile info, we add extra additional attributes like bio and user type, teacher, students, and parents. So in our forms.py file, we create form using model form concept user profile info form. So it contains bio and user type as students and parents not considered being the teacher because the registration part of teacher is only done by admin. So it is mainly other user for registration purpose. And this is user form, which is used user creation form. So here mainly we contain the attribute username, first name, last name, email, password 2. So in views.py file, after creating two objects of the form, we render these two forms into our registration.html file. So in the registration.html file, as you can see, is our two forms. Then after, third URL is user underscore login. This is for login purpose. So the name is user login. Here we So first of all, whenever this function call user underscore login, the request or method is get. So we first of all rendering this login.html file. In login.html file, which mainly contain the username and password for successful login. After login, we have option logout. So in our views.user logout. So here we use by default function logout request we return to our index page. Then after we have other URL for add teacher. This add teacher is mainly used by our admin. So first of all, we log in as admin. Here you can see the option admin. So now our URL is /add teacher, as you can see in our url.py file. So admin can easily add the teacher, as you can see the field username, first name, last name, email for teacher. So use.py file, here view add teacher. For add teacher view, we use form. We created a form. As you can see, we have created class add teacher form, which use model form concept. So from the model user, we take the field username, first name, last name, email, and password. And then after we create our X attribute bio, we confirm password. So also here we render this add teacher.html file and form. After successful registration of the teacher, the request method is now post. Now from the value of this form, we take the value user password and set with all the information in our user model, and other information we take from the our user model, like whenever admin add all information in form, the entry is created in our user model. So whenever new entry is created, that time new user ID is created from this table for teacher. So we take this user ID, and then after our custom model user profile info dot object create using this function, we add manually this entry for our teacher. So here we get the user ID from our user model and add this bio and user type as a teacher. Then after redirect to the page index. So here we another URL is contact slave. This URL is mainly for our context us. This is a page for given feedback to this website. Suppose we write a name and email ID and give feedback some. So this feedback is go to the register email ID. So here I will show you contact you. So initially our request or method is get. So we first of all call the contact form. So in our contact form, we use model form concept. In our model form, in our model, we mainly create a model with the attribute name, email, and feedback. Our name is our character field, email is our character field, and feedback is our text. In our form, using model form concept, we to take all these attributes in our form. So after fill up this all the details and submit this feedback, then after the page request is now post. So here we take the value from the form as name, email, and message, and send the mail to the our registered email ID Neel Patel 181299. So for creating this mail concept, we have to first creating one application on the Google account. So here I created one application for this project on this mail ID, and also register this email in our setting.py file. So this is some information about email. So this email is run on this port 587, and host user email ID is as I said earlier. So this is basically a email path. And after entering feedback, our page is redirected to the thank you page.
So in our app, we have created curriculum app. So first I will explain three model: standard, subject, and lesson. So in standard model, we have given attributes like name, slug, description using char field, slug field, and text field. So basically slug is used to make URL more search engine friendly and to make URL more readable. We have also provided properties like max length is equal to 100 and the name will be unique. Then we provided function which return the name, and then we provided save function which slugifies the name, which it means it will create the slug of name and it will store in slug. So this is the standard model. Now I will explaining subject model. So in subject model we have provided subject ID using char field, name using char field, slug using slug field, and standard, and we have provided foreign key to our standard model because one standard can contain many subject, and we have also provided on delete, and we have provided cascade function over there, and we have given name subjects, and we also provide image using image field, and this image will be stored to this path, and for this, so to specify path we have created function save subject image. So first it will split the extension, and then it will store the image in image slash subject pictures slash subject ID name and then extension. Then we also provided description using text field. Then this is the function for returning name, and this is the function for slugify the subject ID and store in slug. Now I will explain in lesson model. So in lesson model we have lesson ID using char field and standard. So standard has having foreign key on standard because one standard have many lessons. Then we have created by, so which has foreign key on user model, and we have also provided created at using date time field. Then subject, and we have provided foreign key on subject because one subject can have many lessons, and we have given name lessons. Then we have provided lesson name using char field. Then position means which chapter number. So then we have also provided slug using slug field, and then we can also provide video, PPT, and notes by using file field. And this is the function to declare path. So our video, image, and PPT will be stored in images slash particular name and then particular format having lesson ID and extension. And class meta we have provided. So like basically the working of this function is to order the chapter number in position from 1 to uh, different number of chapters. Then we have provided function that will return name, and then it slugifies the name and it's stored in slug. So these are the three models in our curriculum app: standard, subject, and lesson. Now this is the project level URLs file. So by providing curriculum slash path, we have included curriculum app URLs. So this is our curriculum app URLs file. So now I will run my project. Python manual.py answer. Okay. So after providing curriculum path, our first path is empty, and it will we have created class view, and it will call standard list view function, and we have provided name standard list. So first we have import a generic views like list view, create view, update view, delete view, detail view, inform view. And we have imported our models like standard, subject, lesson, and then we have also imported reverse lazy from Django.urls. So this is the class for standard list view. So here we use the generic view list view. So first we provided our context object name as standards, and then we provided our model standard in this view. And here the template defined is standard list view template. So now I will explaining standard list view template. So basically it will we have created for loop, and it will fetch all these standards from our standard model. So and it will display standard name and its description. So then here we have used the here decorators. So like if user is authenticated, then let's get started button will be displayed. Otherwise register or login will button will be displayed. So like if we go into curriculum path, and here the path is empty after curriculum. So here is the standard list, and here the user is not login. So login and register button will be displayed. But as we so now we will log in the student by providing username and password. So here the student is login. So by going into curriculum, we can see that let's get started button will be displayed. So if we press on that let's get started button, then we have given anchor tag. So that anchor tag will be redirected to subject list name, and we have provided slug of standard slug. So this is the views file, URL file, and subject list will be called. If we press this let's get started button, so like if we have pressed the button let's get started, and here the slug will be generated. So here the sixth class is slug. Now I will explain subject list view class. So in subject list view class we have used detail view, and we have provided context object name as standards, and we have provided model standard, and we have given template subject list view HTML. So now I will explain subject list view template. So this is we have used table, and this is the dynamic table we have created, and this displays the deals and particular subject. So we have used th and td and table for timetable display, and then we have also used for loop. So we which will for loop will be looped in standard dot subject dot all, means if we select particular standard, then its all subject will be fetched, and particular subject name and its particular description will be displayed. And we have used truncate characters, so it will truncate a 70 truncate character up to 75 length. So like this is the timetable, and these are the subject list like mathematics, science, social studies, Hindi and English, which will be fetched from our model. Now what if we press the get lessons button, then it will redirect to lesson list view. So this is the lesson list view, and we have provided link over there, and the link will contain slug of standard and slug of subject. Now I will explain lesson list view, and here also we use detail view, and we have provided context subject name subjects, and we have provided model subject, and our template contain lesson list view HTML. So if we press this get lesson button, then particular chapter will be displayed. So we have used the for loop for that, and it will fetch from subject.lesson.all. So like in one particular subject it will fetch all the lessons in particular lesson position with chapter number, in particular lesson name will be displayed over there. So like this is the particular chapter name and particular number will be displayed. Now I will explain the code of generate report if teacher is logged in. So to generate PDF, we have to download record lab library, and then we have to import canvas from reportlab.pdf, and then I have also imported file response from Django.http. So this is the code to generate PDF. So first I will declare buffer, and then I have created a canvas object. Then we have created text object, and then we have set our text font Helvetica and size 14. Then we have fetch our students model. So we have fetch our students detail from user profile model, and we have filter, like if the user type is student, then its data will be fetched. Then we have written our name and bio using text like function in text object, and then we have given the text object in our canvas object, and then we will save that object, and then we return our file response. So which will and we have given file name student report.pdf. So like if we log in as a teacher, then particular generate report option will be displayed, and if we click on the generate report option, then PDF will be downloaded of having student reports. So it has a name, student name, and student bio. From now onwards, Kate will explain.
Hello everyone. I am here to give you the demonstration about from these URLs. So first we see this URL. First we see how this URL is coming. So first we go to the curriculum, and then there is a we go to any standard, and then any subject, and I have logged in as a teacher. So the teacher has the new button, add new lesson, and if we click on it, this will be the URL, the curriculum, then the standard, subject, and create. So this is the exact same URL. This is the curriculum app urls.py. So slash curriculum, standard, subject, and create. The particular corresponding view is the lesson create view, and the name is the lesson underscore create. So first go to the lesson create view in the views.py. So this is the lesson create view, and where there is a form, lesson form in the forms.py. Okay, here we use the model form concept, and the fields are the lesson ID, name, position, and the three are the file fields. These are the exact same: the ID, name, the chapter name, and the three file fields. And we go to the model that is called lesson in the models.py. Here is too much parameter, and it was explained earlier in this video. We also use the model subject. Okay, the subject is a subject ID, name, slug, standard, image, and the description. Okay, so then we go to the templates. The templates is lesson underscore create. And here is the exact same page. The first is the title, and there is a navigation bar, the home, curriculum, and the lesson create. So there is a lesson title, and we use the anchor tag to navigate to our website. The first is home, is index.html, and the curriculum is curriculum/standard list. And here we also use the bootstrap classes, so it will make our website beautiful. Now at the last, we use the CSRF token and the forms, and at the last there is a submit button, and the value is the create, like here. And after Okay, after completing the templates model, we use the form validation. We created the object of the form, and then we take the information about who is created, the standard subject, and then we will save the form, and it will redirect to the get success URL. Okay, and in the get success URL, it will also fetch the standard, and it will redirect to the lesson list page, and the key arguments are the standard and the slug, which are already present in the URL. Okay, now let's come to the next URL. This is the URL curriculum/standard/subject, and now we are going into any particular chapter. So it will be standard, subject, and the chapter. So this is the exact same URL, the standard, subject, and the chapter name as a slug. And the corresponding view is the lesson detail view, and the name is the lesson underscore detail. So in the views.py, here is the lesson detail view. We use the same model lesson, and here is the template lesson underscore detail underscore view. Okay. So as it is mentioned, there is a chapter name and there is a navigation bar, and it will be informed about that how I mean who and when this lecture is posted, and this is the video, and the student can download the PPTs. And here I have mentioned earlier, the teacher has logged in, so there is a two option: update and delete. So here is the chapter name, and for the navigation bar we use the anchor tag, and there we set the different slugs so that we can navigate properly throughout our website. Then there is the information that which teacher has created this session and the time. And for the video we use the HTML video tag and the source tag, and then there is a 3 file field, and if the teacher has uploaded any file to this link, then it will show the text that the download presentation from the lecture, and there is a button called get files, like download presentations, and there is a button. And if the teacher has not uploaded any file, so there will be simply text message that no PPT is available. This will be same for the notes and for the video. And if teacher has logged in, if the user type is teacher, then only teacher can have the access of two button: update and the delete. And we have also set that slug and that URL to redirect to that page. Okay, so let's okay, then there is a comment section that we will see later on. Okay, then let's come to this URL. There is less update. Like if the teacher wants to update any lecture, then he or she will simply click on the update button, and it will simply add the slash update at the last. And there is a name, chapter name, and the 3 file fields that teacher can update. And corresponding view is the lesson update view, and the name is the lesson underscore update. So let's go to lesson update view. Okay, and the fields are the name, position, and the 3 file fields. As I have as it is mentioned, the name, then the position, and the 3 file fields. And we use the same model lesson, and the template is lesson underscore update. Okay, here is the title and the navigation bar, and we have used the anchor tag and the set the slug values. And at the last we have used the CSRF token in the form, and there is 2 options like update and the cancel update. If there is a if the teacher press update, then it will work perfectly, and if the teacher press the cancel update, it will redirect to the main chapter page. And there is the URL that we have set and the slugs. Okay, now let's come to another delete button. As we have mentioned, the teacher can delete the lesson, and if we press the delete button, there is simply /delete at the last, and corresponding view is the session delete view. Okay, we use the same model, and the template is template underscore delete, lesson underscore delete, and there is a title and the navigation bar, and okay, and there is one question that are you sure that want to delete this lesson, and there is two options, delete and the cancel delete. Okay, if teacher wants to cancel the delete, then it will redirect to the curriculum / session detail, and it will redirect to the main page of the session and main page of the lesson, and there is a slug which we have mentioned, and we use the bootstrap classes so that our website looks good. Okay, it will redirect to the main chapter page. So here comes to end the all URLs. Now we comes to important topic, that is comment. There is a two type of comment. One is the simple comment and the second is the reply comment. So here you can see that some student has posted some comment, like a comment here in the sense is any question or any query. The student has any doubt and the teacher has replied to that comment. So we have created two form. One is the comment form and the second is the reply form. And the reply form here works as the child of the comment. Okay, then we goes to forms.py. There is a comment form and the reply form, and we here also use the model form concept. There is two model, comment and the reply. Okay, in the comment, in the lesson name, we use the foreign key concept and very beautiful concept, that is on delete models.cascade. So if anyone delete the main comment, the reply comment that is given to that comment will automatically deleted. So this function will take care of it. And then we have the column name and the author, then the body, what is the comment, what is the question or doubt, and there is a date field, and the current date time will added to this field. And then we simply slugify the comment, who has commented and when comment. And we there is a class ordering, so the latest comment will be displayed at the first. The similar thing is to the reply model. There is a comment name and we use the foreign key, and the reply body, author and the date, and then we reply to the parent comment name. Okay. So we take the fields, the only one field, the body field, and then we use the widget. So the number of rows, column, and the placeholder is given as a widget. And in the reply form, the similar thing, the fields are the one, and widget, there are rows and number of columns. Okay, after taking this form, we check the context of the form. If the form is not in context, we set the context of the form, and then we check the which form. The form 1 is the comment form and the form 2 is the reply form. We check the which form has the post request. So we set the form class and the form name accordingly, and then we check for the both form, that if the form is valid, we print the particular message and we return the form valid. So let's validate the form. We created object And then before saving to the form, we fetch the author, lesson name, and the lesson name ID. Then it will recreate, redirect to the get success URL. It will also create an object, fetch the standard and subject, and it will be redirect to the lesson detail page. It is the main page of any lesson, and it has also key arguments and associative slugs are mentioned here. And similar thing we will do for the form 2. So thank you very much for listening to our video.